Businesses all across the planet are looking to make Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Hello, this is gospel recording artist Johnny Ruffin Jr. from Lewiston, North Carolina, just letting you know that I have a Christmas CD out entitled White Christmas. Please go and download that CD on any digital media outlet. Also, I have some great gospel music that I have created throughout the years that will definitely be a blessing to you and your household. Thank you for your support. God bless.
Great day, everyone. This is Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Welcome. Make sure you like and share and comment in this broadcast. Divine Connection is a magazine that is faith-based and inspirational, and we connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, vendors, anyone that's doing something positive in the community. We want to see you do what you need to do and connect with individuals that need your service. And so we are excited to be here. All right. So let's talk about Divine Connections. I have a magazine. If you want to be featured in the magazine with your business or your book or your gospel group, we would love for you to be a part and advertise with that. The next one will be in March. So if you're interested now, inbox me or email me at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com, because I would love to get you in the magazine. Also, how do you stay connected? Well, we have several ways for you to stay connected. You can join our email list so you can get all the updated news of what's going on with Divine Connections, about events, interviews, different things. Go to divineconnectionsmagazine.com and sign up there. Also, we are on Facebook. If you would, go and like that page at Divine Connections Marketing. We are also on Instagram, so follow us there at Divine Connections. And then we have a YouTube channel, and that's at The Divine Connections. Make sure you subscribe and click the notification button there as well. All right, I will greatly appreciate that. So Divine Connections magazine comes out quarterly. This was the recent one. We have our new one coming out by tomorrow. So you will see a different face, but we do a quarterly magazine. So inside are stories, resources, connections, entrepreneurs, services, products. You want to check this out, see who is doing or what, and connect. All right. So it's all about supporting each other and building the community and helping each other. So you can find the current magazine at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. Okay. Also, during this interview time, we have them on Wednesdays because there are a lot of great news that I want to share, and a lot of great things and great people that's out there that I want to share with you. And so we also do sponsorship. If you have a 30-second commercial for your business, you can be included in the sponsorship. It will be played before or after the interview, and it will be played within 3 months, for 3 months. So that's only $150 if you would like to be a sponsor. So the more people see you, the more people know what you are, the more people can help spread the word and buy services and products from you. Okay, so you can go to Divine Connections Magazine at gmail.com. Let me know that you're interested and we will make it happen. If you need a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for your business, your ministry, your book, your gospel group, or anything that's going on, your event, We would love to do a 30-second or a 60-second commercial for you as well. So definitely stay connected with us. And also, my book came out. It is called The Key Connector. All right. How to Build an Empire Helping People. All right. So it is on Amazon, and you can go to the link below as well to order your copy. Over the years, I have built an empire connecting with people, making it happen. And so I give strategies on the inside how you can build your empire. Okay. So I would love for you to get a copy of that book as well. And last but not least, get ready for Divine Connections 12th magazine anniversary coming March 26, 2022. And I have decided to celebrate women. So if you are a mom, if you are a woman in ministry, a woman in business, if you want to refer somebody that you know that's doing great in the community, you can purchase a ticket for them, and they can attend. So all the attendees will get some nice little gifts, and we're going to come and celebrate together and talk about some things. They'll have some vendors, some groups, some singing groups as well. And so there are 3 ways that you can be a part. Okay, so you can attend and be celebrated. That's one. Tickets are $45. Also, you can be a vendor. So if you want people to shop with you, make sure you get one of those vendor spots before it's all gone. And then the third one is be a sponsor. So if you want to be a sponsor, you can do that. Maybe you are unable to make the date and you still want to be a part, or maybe you are not in this area but still want to be a part and support. And we can market your business as well. So those 3 things we would love to do. If you want to be a vendor or a sponsor, you let me know. If you want to buy a ticket, you can go to the website and go ahead and purchase your ticket. Okay. So I would love to do that. And that is March 26th. And of course, men are invited too. Okay. Even though we're celebrating women, men are definitely invited as well. All right. So that is the Divine Connection news and what's going on right now. Now let me check. Let me let y'all check this out, because I have connected with this young man and he is doing some phenomenal things. And let me see if I can just show you a little clip of what he got going on. All right. So hold tight.
This is for the hustler. Call me Mr. 25. 25 hours, 8 days straight. Gotta hustle like I'm moving big weight. Got my grind, don't play, don't eat. Call me Mr. 25. 25 hours. This is for the hustler. Call me Mr. 25.
Y'all check out this
hours, 8 days straight. Gotta hustle like I'm moving big weight. Got my grind, don't play, don't eat. Call me Mr. 25. 25 hours. This is for.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So check this out, y'all. Did y'all see them cookies? Them cookies are the bomb diggity. All right. So let me introduce you to the owner himself, Mr. Rontez. What is going on?
Hey, what's up, Deloris? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well. Just step away from the stove for a minute, step out of the lab.
Yes. And I greatly appreciate it because I know you are busy. I met this young man at the People's Market that I go to on Thursdays. Y'all see them videos out there when I talking about fruit and the different vendors. So he was one of the vendors, and I stopped by his table and he told me the story about his business. So let me share one. I want you to share the story, but tell us a little bit about yourself and then where you're from, and then we'll get into your story.
All right. Well, my name is Rontez Vaughn, and I'm a father of 4. I'm 37 years old.
Okay.
I also have 2 other stepchildren and a girlfriend at the same time. So,
all right.
Busy man. Born and raised in North Carolina. Spent half my time out in California, in the Bay Area, and then I relocated back here in 2018. And I was just trying to reconnect with my family back out here in 2018 after leaving California. And then got reconnected with my brother, and we had like 3 months of time together before what happened.
Yeah. So you want to share the story?
Yeah. So let's just say I was battling depression since like 2015. And
Yeah.
so maybe in like 2018 kind of came to a head, and I was like, I'm just going to go back to North Carolina and try to start over in North Carolina. And so I moved back out here to be closer to my brother and my mom and my auntie because they started going through some stuff at that time in 2018. So I'm like, okay, now it's time to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I get back out here in 2018, like June of 2018, and by August, my brother was shot and killed out in High Point. And like I said, we only had like 3 months together after I moved back from California. And when I lived in California, we only saw each other maybe like once or twice a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so like after he was killed, like the depression just, it got worse for like a year and a half. I was just kind of stuck, and I got kids to take care of and trying to work and live life. And I was just stuck. But like when I first moved out here, I didn't really like the workforce, or well, not the workforce, but like the options that I had, to go and work for. Like I was working with city government in San Francisco out in California for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I moved back out here, it was like I couldn't find a job because I didn't know anybody. It didn't matter the skills or experience that I had, just because I didn't know anybody to plug me in.
Mm-hmm.
I was working at Dillard's, when he was murdered.
Yeah.
And so like I was kind of trying to think of something for me and him to do.
Yeah.
Legally, to support our children and make our parents proud.
For sure.
And like I was kind of like going the route of opening like a clothing store or some type of like convenience store, something along those lines.
Yeah.
And like and then that happened in August. And so like after he got killed, I sat there for like a year, and my daughter and we were just in the house one day, and I was on one of those depression loops, just sitting there staring off into space, listening to music. And she asked, could I make her some cookies?
Yeah.
So I'm like, sure, yeah, I can do that. But I didn't want to just do the break apart cookies. I'm like, if I'm gonna get up and do something, let's do it. Let's go all the way in.
Yeah.
So I Googled a recipe for chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
I checked the pantry and I had all the ingredients,
Yeah.
but I didn't have chocolate chips. I had chocolate bars. So we just made chocolate chunks, out of chocolate bars.
Yeah.
And so it came out great. We had a great memory. Like I'm still talking about that night today.
Yeah.
And like just the look on her face, and for that moment, like everything was like good. And so like while I was eating the cookie and just off in my thoughts, like then it just kind of came to me like an epiphany, like a scene out of a movie. Like, bro, you need to, like, I can hear my brother in my head say, bro, you need to sell these cookies. Like, this is what you can do. Like, remember that place back in California that you used to go to? Like, you can do the same thing out here. If you can make cookies as good as this guy in California, like, won't you try to do it out here? So this is coming into my mind, and I'm sitting there. So I grab a notebook, start writing down notes, like pricing and what type of flavors and how am I going to do this? Like, how am I going to do this? What's the name going to be? So I'm trying to think of a name of the company, and I'm like, when we moved to California, there was this cookie company called Mother's Cookies. And like we love those cookies. Me and my brother, we love those cookies. But a simple brand name, like easy to remember, Mother's. And then there was this cookie shop in San Francisco called Anthony's Cookies. But on the streets, they used to call him Brother Anthony, because there was another black guy selling cookies, and it was like Brother Anthony. So I'm like, and so I just kind of put it together. And it was like my brother's cookies. It's almost like Mother's Cookies, my brother's cookies. I'm still my brother's keeper because I'm trying to keep his, his honor and his memory. And I'm doing this in honor of him, because if he was still alive, he'd be the person helping me bake the cookies and making it done. Like I would have taught him how to do this, and we'd be doing it together.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing your story. And from that, you birthed My Brother's Cookies.
Yeah.
So tell us what's going on that journey. Them cookies good. Did y'all see them pictures? Them cookies good. All right.
Well, the journey's been a good one. You know what I mean? Like I started back in May of 2020.
Mhm.
Well, I got my tax return in 2020, and I took that whole tax return, well, most of it, and I'm like, I'm investing this and starting my business. So I
Okay,
bought my
investment
LLC,
people. Hmm.
right? Invested into my own, I'm like, I'm not buying no clothes, I'm not buying no materialistic stuff. I'm about to really like invest it, like I say every year. So I
Yeah.
really did that. Took my money, invested it in this business. Like got my name trademark, paid for my LLC, paid to get my logo design, get that picture of my brother like vectorized. Like I paid for all of that. Everything's
Hmm.
legit. Got all my licenses and paying my taxes and doing all of that stuff. So
Sure.
doing everything legit. Started
Yeah.
in May. Started off selling like merchandise, hats and T-shirts and
Yeah.
aprons and stuff on my website. They try to start getting the money for a mixer and other type of equipment that I needed to sell these cookies. Because when I first started, it was just chocolate chip and Butterfinger. And so
Yeah.
the first time I sold them was at a Juneteenth Paint the Street event down in Greensboro, where
Hmm.
they painted the streets, and then me and my kids walk
Yeah.
down up and down the street selling the cookies out the basket. And at the end of the day, we had empty baskets, and people were
Yeah.
saying like, "Yo, the cookies are off the chain." So I just started going from there. I just took that money from that event and bought a case and came to the farmers market.
And he has been doing blowing up since then. I think you've
Right.
been on TV, right?
Yeah, I did a couple of interviews with. I did something with Fox 8
Yeah.
and the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce. We did a
Hmm.
little interview with them last year, and a few Spectacular magazine out of
Hmm.
Durham.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, trying to stay busy, trying to build that grassroots.
For sure.
I'm one of those people that root for for the underground, for the underdogs, people coming from the way bottom, and then like getting the recognition. So like I'm down for the grind.
For sure. For sure. So tell us some flavors that you have. You have a lot of
Yeah,
flavors.
got a lot of flavors. I got over 23 different flavors.
Wow. Okay.
And so I start with some of the classics like chocolate chip. Like I named that Ella Bella's chocolate chip after my
Mhm.
daughter. Since it's the original cookie, it's the first we
Yeah.
did, and it's like it's perfect. So boom, got the sugar cookie that's named after my other daughter, and I got cookies and cream and
Yeah.
Butterfinger and oatmeal raisin, oatmeal walnut chocolate chip pecan, banana pudding, strawberry chocolate chip, um,
Mm-hmm.
mint chocolate chip. I
Oh,
got some of everything. I got vegan
yeah.
options as well.
Yes.
Vegan peanut butter, vegan oatmeal raisin, vegan
Mhm.
chocolate chip. Trying to add snickerdoodle, vegan snickerdoodle in there.
Wow.
Always thinking of other type of flavors to add too. So the menu is never set at 23. It's just stuff may come off and something might go up there.
Yeah. And I
Mhm.
saw like I think during was it October, Halloween, you had different Halloween type cookies.
Yeah. So what I try to do is try to make a cookie for the holiday. So
Yeah.
like it started with Valentine's Day, which is what
Mm.
was my brother's last name, Valentine. So that day's
Oh,
always been like super special to me, not just
yeah.
because of Valentine's Day, because like yo, that's my brother's last name. That's so cool. You know what I mean? So
Oh, yeah.
and so like I always try to do something special on Valentine's to celebrate him because I was always the person to be like Happy Valentine's Day, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We was little, just kind of teasing him, but so yeah, that's when I started doing the holiday themed cookies. And so for Halloween, I had a red velvet s'mores cookie and a peanut
Hmm.
butter chocolate chip cookie with cookies and cream on top and sprinkles and M&Ms. It was a monster. I named it Beetlejuice because it looked like a monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so those are always fun to make, and to see people go crazy over those when I make them and put them out.
For sure. For sure. For sure. Yes. I love my oatmeal raisins. And then he made vegan ones too.
Yeah.
Oh, that was off the chain. Off the chain. That you're keeping up with what's going on and being creative at the same time and doing holiday cookies. I love it all. I love it all.
Right,
Um,
right.
and also, so all right, so let's get some information out there because we talk about these cookies. People might want to know how can
Hmm.
I get me some cookies. So tell us how they can order your cookies. Can they order them online? Where you gonna be selling them? I know we met at the People's Market. So
Yeah, so like if you go to my website, you don't even have to worry about where I'm going to be because the
That's
cookies
right.
will come to your doorstep.
Oh,
You know, we can ship them, we can deliver them if you live locally. We also have like pickup locations like hotspots, you know, where you can go and meet us at the Jamestown Food Line if you're out in High Point, or you can meet us at the Sheets
mm,
location if you're out in Greensboro, or set up a time to meet us at Bless Sensations in High Point, which is another store on South Main Street.
okay.
Or that's if you go the website way. That's the best way. That's my store. So that's the way you want to go.
Yeah.
If you want to go and support us at any events, just follow the Facebook page or the Instagram page. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always sharing my events with plenty of time ahead of them so you can mark your calendar and know, well, I'm going to be in Greensboro on this day. So I'm going to just stop by there and pick up some cookies while I'm there. Or you can either order online to make
Yeah.
sure I have your cookies and pick them up at said event.
I love it. You have a plan and you are working your plan. Everything's set up good. You have creativity. The cookies taste very well. Your presentation is professional and you
Thank you.
continue
Thank you.
to grow. Yeah, I really admire you for what you do. And then, from what it came from, and how you birth something out of that, like you birth something out of pain and out of
Yeah,
depression. Yeah. And you
yeah,
put your
that was
heart and soul in that.
it is
Yeah.
hard, and that was one thing that I wanted, to do coming out of this depression. Like I can't let this like defeat me like this. Bro wouldn't want to see
Mhm.
me tore down and sitting here like this. Like I can't be a father to my children broke down like this. Like he wouldn't want to see me broke down like this. So like, what can
Right.
I do? He would want me to keep doing what I plan to do.
Yeah.
And like it's
The
funny.
library closes at 8 o'clock.
Sorry.
That's it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, he make me happy.
All right. And so like the crazy thing was like a week before my brother passed. Like
Yeah.
we took my son to see wrestling at Greensboro Coliseum, and both of us grew up huge wrestling fans. So like that was like the ultimate event for us to go and see
Yeah.
that. And it just sucked that it was just a week before 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 he was killed. But
Yeah.
like on that, like one day we were riding home, there was like this old tore down car wash like on the street, like
Yeah.
towards my house, and he pointed at it. It was like, you should buy that. I'm like, it was so random, and the way that he said it, I should buy it like I just had money to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this building and turn it
Yeah.
into this car wash and make it happen. Like he just
Uh-huh.
planted this seed, was like, you should buy that one day. I'm
Hmm.
like, I didn't say no. I was just like, but why? You know what I mean? I kind of
Yeah.
questioned, like, why would he say that? And it was like a lot of things leading up to that moment where when we talked, it was like, why did you say that? You know what I mean? Like, I wonder why are we going through this, or why are we having this conversation, or why you think like, hmm, he left me with a lot of stuff that I put together. Like after he was gone, it was like he was like really kind of speaking to me, but he didn't. I don't think he knew that what was going to happen. But like just like
Yeah.
some of the things that was said, it was just like, dang, like that was profound, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
He was your little angel.
yeah, like he definitely planted the seed by just the way that he said that was just like, you should buy that. Just like, okay, I'm gonna just go up there and pay for it. And so
Yeah.
he knew that there was a bigger plan for me to, that ownership thing. Like I felt like he's seen it and he knew it. Like you're gonna own something, you're gonna
Hmm.
do what you say you were gonna do.
Yeah. Awesome. 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 Well, thank you. Thank you for listening to the voice
Hmm.
and following your heart. All right. So I know
Yeah.
you probably got to get ready to go, but I just wanted to commend you for what you're doing. I'm so sorry to hear about your brother, but I am grateful that you came out of depression and you decided to share his love and your love with the community and what you do in the name of his business, your business in his name.
Right. Well, I won't say that like depression is like an ongoing battle. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like you think that you're coming out of it and you think that you got it beat, but like any little thing can trigger you, or just like not just one thing, can just be
Yeah.
things lined up that can trigger you to get you back to feeling down again. And
Mm-hmm.
so you just gotta like remember, like don't let it beat you up. and just like persevere and fight through it, and it'll get better. Because it's like I look at my life, it's like these peaks and these valleys. Like I have
Yeah.
these real low spots, and then like I'm working so long to get back to the peak. The peak is a long, hard road, but when I get there, it's a good peak. You know what I mean? But then again, like I just try to keep the positive mindset so I can stay up top instead of going down into another valley again. But sometimes you just can't control these circumstances, and I'm still trying to learn how to.
Oh yeah,
You know.
sure, for sure. Well, we definitely appreciate what you do. We ask God to continue to give you strength
Thank you.
and peace, so you can make it through each and every day, and remember Him in your heart, and then still be a blessing to your family and the community while you're being healed.
Yep. Amen.
Amen.
Thank
You are very, very welcome. Love you much, man. Thank you so much for coming out. Anything else you want to share?
Yeah, man. This week, Baker's Dozens. If you listen to this right now, if you go to the website and order Baker's Dozens, like all of the holiday flavors that you enjoy, like your banana puddings and sweet potato pies and red velvet cakes and lemon pie and coconut pie, coconut cake. I have cookies that are inspired by those flavors. So you want a banana pudding cookie? I'm the only place you want to get one in Greensboro.
Okay.
A banana pudding cookie, and you can go online and search the reviews yourself, and I'll vouch for it. It tastes like banana pudding. It's really worth the try. If you order those Baker's Dozens, you will get the holiday cookies included in there, along with some of the other classics as well.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So y'all go order some Baker's Dozen, okay?
Yeah. And so what I'll do is I'll create a discount code right after this meeting right now. So if anybody listening to this, if they go to the website and order a Baker's Dozen, and at checkout you can use promo code DIVINE, DIVINE, and you'll save 10% off of your order.
Woohoo! Y'all order them cookies, right? Oh, well, you gotta wait for the code. Wait for the code, and then order them cookies.
Yeah, well, it's going to be Divine. So, and just give me a second, and I can set it up like as soon in like 5 minutes.
Awesome! That's what I'm talking about. Y'all hear that, viewers? Y'all order some of this young man cookies. My Brother's Cookies is the name of the company. Awesome.
Yes, please.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome. Anything else?
No, that's it. I really appreciate you giving me this time and this opportunity on your platform to speak to people and maybe get some new supporters and some followers of the business. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And thank you for the opportunity to share, for you sharing your story, because I know that's not easy. You deal with it every day, but I appreciate you taking the time to do that.
No problem. No problem at all.
All right. Awesome. Well, we're going to turn it. Thank you again, Rontez, for coming. And we're going to turn it over to our sponsors. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. All right. Peace. I'll call you. I'll call you back. You got to go?
Yeah. Well, they got till 8.
I got you. I'll call you.
All right.
Well, you're good. All right. Bye.
Later.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution. So get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now.
Awesome. Let me see if I can share this one more time with y'all, because y'all need to see these cookies. All right.
Hustler. Call me Mr. 25. 25 hours, 8 days straight. Gotta hustle like I'm moving big. Got my grind, don't play, don't eat. Call me Mr. 25. 25 hours.
Awesome. All right. So y'all go get them cookies. Okay. Awesome.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passions, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Divine Connections magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it